Right now they're building the bracket for the water tanks under the bus, the gray water. First water tank is mounted under the boat. First gray water tank. Looking good. Under the bus, I mean, not the boat. Building the upper cabinets for the kitchen. It's gonna look great. One of the good things about having a 3D printer is it takes like 30 minutes to do one of these. Actually, looks like this. You can't buy these anywhere, and we suddenly figured out we needed one for the hinges to go on and sit there underneath like this when we put it in the closet. So this is where a 3D printer really comes in handy. Perfect fit. Okay, so here you can see our Undisabled Bus Setup. We have one tank that goes up the sink for all the gray water there, dishwashing and stuff. It is folded up under the bus. Then we have two more over here. One over here and one over here where the shower and the washing machine goes to. And over here we have the generator. It is in this rack that Torben welded and put up under the bus. Taking her for a test drive just to see if everything stays where it should. First drive after we started building, and it went well. We parked at Brady Lake to have lunch, and then we're gonna go back and continue working. Just need a little break and to see if everything would stay in place, and it did. So that's good. We finally got some wood for our ceilings that we wanted. Look at this. Oi. Our privacy fence. One little trip to Walmart, and then he's already done, basically. This looks really good. Doing the last bit of painting before we put the benches back in. So we can connect the benches with this sofa, pull-out sofa that we built, and then I'm gonna paint the last wall. The day after tomorrow, we have this bus warming that the people in the hotel is throwing for us. That's awesome of them. So we want to be as done as possible before then. So just putting some finishing touches. Looks really good. Look here. Looks like a real home now. This is going to be our sofa and our new daybed, comfort corner, whatever, and our guest bed too. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make the cushions for the net area. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wing it and then I'll see what happens, how it turns out. Gonna be interesting.
I'm rinsing these. They have to be clean if we have to use them to the roof.
Yeah, these are the boards we're putting in the ceiling. So you're cleaning them all with a brush, right? Taking away all the dust. We're getting ready for the bus warming. Lovely Sherry here from the hotel has arranged this for us. So we're gonna have a lot of people visiting the bus today. So I cleaned it up pretty well. I think it looks decent. The sofa is almost finished. A little bit of painting, some mattresses. The dinette area is done. Almost. This area is coming along nicely. Made a lot of progress the last week. Look at my upper cabinets. The lithium batteries just arrived from China. It took 2 months almost, 1.5 months to get them here. And the poor guy that we bought them from, I've been spamming him with emails.
The problem is there's been a lot of things on the way, like it couldn't get into shore. In California there's a big hold up, so ships cannot go into land. So it was like 14 days. It was on a ship just outside California.
Yeah, outside the port.
And then FedEx was a bit long to pick them up. We even got a testing report on each battery.
What are you doing?
Right now I'm charging the batteries. I have them to be balanced, but there's too little power on them. So to charge them up with 3.2 volt, it takes too long when I only can put 15 amps. I'm gonna put 10 amps in them. So now I'm just gonna parallel connect them and give them some power.
Paint. Today it's Wednesday. We're gonna move the bus today out to a friend of ours' place outside of the city where we can paint it. We're on our way out to spray paint the bus. I've been sanding away all day. So now we're gonna go and prep it and make sure everything is grounded and grinded and everything, and then we can spray paint. This is the perfect spot for painting the bus.
And there's a cute dog too.
There is, yeah. Out in the countryside at our friend's ranch. Beautiful. It's pretty warm out here in the country when there's no wind and the sun is shining. I mean, I have a t-shirt on and I feel warm and hot, but this place is beautiful. Perfect spot to paint the bus. And we're gonna have a few sunny, warm days now with no wind, almost no wind. And parked it at our friend Christine's parents' house. They have a big ranch outside the city, so this is perfect. Now, prepping the bus and then we can paint it. So we stopped grinding, sanding, finished that. Everything has been sanded over and all the roughness been smoothed out. Now we started prepping for the painting. So one bit at a time. This is the boring part. I hate
Just finished painting the bus or giving it primer?
first coat of primer.
First coat of primer. It looks almost like a ghost bus now.
Next morning, after the paint is dry, we have had a little bit of wind this night, so
The cover for the top have gone loose, but so now we're gonna go up there and put it back on, and then we're gonna give the bus the top coat of paint, I think, or the color for the rooftop, I mean.
We're done painting the bus. Now it's time to see any mistakes we made. Looking good so far, looking sharp. Pretty nice sharp edge. Got right there. We're putting up the ceiling boards. Try and error. Put up the first few. We just had the 3D printer print us these little things that goes into the sub ceiling, and then we screw the board into those. That, and then we put the other board on the outside. Hopefully it works. Hopefully all the lighting works afterwards. We'll see. It's looking good so far, I think. Time to leave the Warrens, go back to Brady. New paint job. We had a great time here. It's looking good with that new paint, I think. Sebastian and Isabella is really sad. We had such a good time here with Mary and John and the puppies. They don't want to leave here.